Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This time I'm doing the ArtSnacks August unboxing. It's crazy to think that July has already come and gone and that we're in a brand new month already and that summer's almost coming to a close. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's felt like summer just blew by incredibly fast. I don't know, where does the time go? Anyways, you guys have probably noticed that this will be a voiceover only video, and I apologize that I'm not doing a live reaction this time around. I wanted to do something that was less stressful, and especially with unboxing videos, there's a lot of pressure to, say the perfect things the first time around, to present the supplies without messing up, just because if you do mess up, it's almost impossible to go back and do a retake and try to capture that same initial first impression. So I apologize if you were looking forward to a live reaction instead. So this month, ArtSnacks did tease that they were going to include 2 Sennelier acrylic paint pouches. So I got primary red and primary yellow. They also remembered to include candy this time around. So for those of you who saw my July unboxing video, you will have noticed that I did not get candy that month. And so I'm happy that they remembered this time around, and I got green apple flavor, which is actually one of my favorite candy flavors, so it's all good. The sticker that they included this month was also really cute. It was kind of like a pastel design, and I think of the 3 boxes that I've gotten so far from ArtSnacks, this was probably my favorite sticker so far. I was also really happy that they included a paintbrush to go with the acrylic paint. So I am a dry media artist and I don't really have any of my own paintbrushes since I don't paint at all. And I was actually ready to just use my fingers for the acrylic paint if they didn't include a paintbrush, but I'm glad they did. And last but not least, they also included a Winsor & Newton fine liner. So this was the 0.8 size. I've tried a lot of fine liners, and after reading the description for this one on their product menu, I wasn't too happy that it's only water resistant and not waterproof. Granted, I mostly work with dry media, but it's always nice to be able to lay down your line art knowing that it's not going to, smear or anything if you did decide to add water to it. And so those were the supplies with this box. And next, I do what I always do every month with ArtSnacks. I dedicate a page in my Plumchester sketchbook to just trying out the art supplies. So Plumchester is ArtSnacks' own line of art supplies, and I have their 6x6 inch sketchbook. I believe they also have an 8x8, but I just wanted a small sketchbook, and I decided that this sketchbook was going to be dedicated to all things ArtSnacks related. So I took the menu and taped it in there. I remembered to put the sticker on the page the first time instead of, doing the supplies first and then putting the sticker on, just because last month I accidentally forgot. And so I tried the art supplies and then there was no room to put the sticker on, and I ended up using a brand new page just to, be able to include the sticker. So I remembered to put that first before trying the supplies. I also have no idea how to use acrylics, so just like last month, I don't know how to paint. I think this is the first time I've ever used acrylics, but it was really different from watercolors. I like the texture of acrylic paint and how it runs very smoothly. I think one of the differences with acrylic paints is that you are more generous with the paint that you put on the paper, and so you're able to get kind of a solid, very saturated, opaque color, which is nice. The Plumchester sketchbook does not take any kind of wet media well at all, but it was nice that, with acrylic paint, it's not as wet as watercolors, so there wasn't as much distortion with the page. I also tried the paints over the Winsor & Newton fine liner, and as you could see, the water resistant is, not that great. There was a lot of smearing, and I don't know if it's because I didn't leave enough time for the pigment to dry, but you can see the streaking with the yellow. But I think with acrylics, because they're opaque enough, if you just put enough paint on it, you could probably mask that unfortunate smearing. Next, I wanted to just play with the colors a little bit more, especially because I've never used acrylic paints before, and I wanted to just get a feel for them and how they would lay on the paper. I don't really know how to draw flowers that well, but I just wanted to do something that didn't require a lot of mental effort or energy, and that would allow me to really focus on using the paints and seeing how they interact and using the paintbrush. But again, the sketchbook is probably not the best way to go about it. Not only is the paper not friendly for wet media, but it's also very small. So again, it's only 6 by 6 inches, and because the brush is very wide, it's hard to fit small details and stuff like that. But in the end, I had a lot of fun with it, just trying the acrylic paints. I don't know if I will be able to do a August ArtSnacks challenge this month, just because I will be very busy until the end of the month at least. So I don't know if you guys have noticed from my voice, but I am very tired, and I actually started my acting internship beginning of this week at the Children's Hospital, and it's been super fun. I really enjoy working with the kids and getting to interact with them and their families, but again, because I cannot do caffeine, it really does take a toll on my body. I mean, I'm at the hospital Monday through Friday from like 5:30 in the morning, and then depending on how busy we get, I don't finish until maybe like 6:30, 7 p.m. So that's like about 13-14 hours at the hospital every day. And then when I come home, I only have time to really eat dinner, shower, and then get ready for the following day. And so the weekends are really my only chance to kind of relax and just unwind. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do an ArtSnacks challenge, but I think with the piece that I'm working on right now, where I was just playing around with the colors, I think that kind of counts because I used all the art supplies, and then off cam I signed my name using the Winsor & Newton fine liner. So technically I did use all of the art supplies to create this piece of art. I don't know if it's art, but it's something, and I used all the art supplies, so we're just gonna count that. Anyways, thank you again for watching. I appreciate all of your likes and your comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you would prefer that I go back to live reactions, and I'll definitely do that next time around. But until then, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.